Very good morning, one and all. Good morning. Had your lunch, all of you? Had your lunch, all of you? It's okay. What is there in telling good morning now? Okay, let us see a few questions. What did you read so far? Teacher, and what did you read so far? You have read about liberalization. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Nice story, na? Okay, sit down. Now, question number 1. See, look at the picture. Look at the pictures given below. Identify the name of the painter of this painting from the following options. Okay, from the following options. Who is the painter? So you could see a king. Who is that king? Who is that king? Raja Ritudhwaj. Okay, Raja Ritudhwaj is the king. He is rescuing Queen Madalsa. Okay, Madalsa. So the painting was done by Raja Ravi Verma. Okay, Raja Ravi Verma. Understood. Number 2. Who among the following was the author of the book Gita Govind? Who was the author of Gita Govind? It is given in the book Gita Govind. Its author is Jayadev. It is given in textbook. Okay, Gita Govind's author is. In print culture, you could see that answer. Okay, yes. Now, arrange the following in chronological order. Okay, arrange the following in chronological order. What you could read here, like print culture created the conditions for the French Revolution. That's true, right? Because of print culture, we could attain what is called French Revolution, which had facilitated French. In which year French Revolution occurred? 1780, 1789. Martin Luther's writing led the beginning of Protestant Reformation. When? So Martin Luther 1517. Okay. So Menachio reinterpreted the message of Bible 15. See, he was a miller in Italy. It is there in the print culture itself. 1558. Okay. So it's about Menachio reinterpreted the message of Bible, and Johann Gutenberg invented the printing press. When? 1430s we could say. And when? Accurately speaking. So Johann Gutenberg, exactly tell me when it was. 1448. Now you just arrange it in order. Okay, 4, 2, okay. So 4, 2, 3, 1. Option D is the answer. What helped in the colonization of Asian and African countries What helped them? Colonization of Asian and African countries. Identify the correct statement from the following options. Okay. Generally, you tell me option A, intergovernmental policies for the expansion of trade, governmental invitation to the mother country's expansion, technology investments and improvement in transport. Capitalists of these regions wanted trade with colonial powers. Now you understand the question first. What helped in the colonization of Asian and African countries? Asian and African countries la எதனால colonization நடந்துச்சு? Okay. Identify the correct statement. Identify the correct statement from the following options. எதனால ஈஸியா அவங்களால பண்ண முடிஞ்சது? Intergovernmental policies for the expansion of trade. Option A. Option B, governmental invitation to the mother country's expansion. Option C, technology investments and improvement in transport. Option D, capitalists of these regions wanted trade with colonial powers. How come you are telling technology investments and improvement in transport? Where is that in the textbook? Where it is? Is it there in the portion? How come you are deleted? You are telling it's deleted? Okay, find out that question and we'll move on to the next. In 1917, Gandhiji traveled to Champaran in Bihar to inspire the peasants to struggle against the oppressive plantation system. Is it true? Okay, Champaran. In 1917, he organized a satyagraha to support the peasants of Kedah district of Gujarat. True, but morning we have told it is 1918. So, pardon me, in book it is 1917 they have given, but Kedah is in the year 1918. Okay. So, 1917, you could say it is Champaran, 1918 it is Kedah. Understood? So, you could say the second statement is wrong, Kedah district. And now you tell me, see, what about Bharatiya Janata Party? What do you know about this party? What do you know about this party, Bharatiya Janata Party? It's a large party. It is found in 1980. It is founded in 1980. Current ruling party, other than that? Okay, formed by Shyama Prasad Yadav, Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, then what is their alliance? National Democratic Alliance, NDA, then? Okay, so these many things you know, National Democratic Alliance. Now, what about Congress Party? Congress Party, oldest party, formed in 1885. Who was the founder? A.O. Hume. A.O. Hume. Under the leadership of Jawaharlal Nehru. You're not supposed to forget it, okay? Under the leadership of Jawaharlal Nehru. Then what is the other stuff? What is their UPA? You could say United Progressive Alliance, UPA, okay? Then the other party, Communist Party of India, that is CPI. Formed in 1925. Believes in Marxism and Leninism. Good. Okay, so whether Communist Party is a regional party? Is it a regional party? It's a national party. Okay. Now Mizo National Front. So that is actually, so they have given that Bharatiya Janata Party, it is National Democratic Alliance. The correctly matched, you could say option A. This is what correctly matched. Bharatiya Janata Party has got, what is this? NDA. What do you mean by that? National Democratic Alliance. Okay, so please be clear, repeatedly asked 1 mark it is. So now assertion, democracy is an accountable, responsive and legitimate government. Okay, true. Reason, democracies have regular, free and fair elections. Elections and decision making are based on norms and procedures. You cannot say free and fair election, no? Okay, so you could say so democracies have regular, free and fair elections. Elections and decision makings are based on norms and procedures. Okay, get me the book. So it is given in your book, democracies, to produce a government that follows procedures and accountable to the people, page number 91. The last 2 lines it is given, democracies have got free and fair elections and open public debates on major policies. So you can say option A. Understood? In book it is given free and fair elections. Though we have got a lot of bribing and other stuff, we could say it has got free and fair elections. Option A. Which one of the following religions was protected and fostered by Sri Lanka? Okay, whenever you talk about Sri Lanka, you should remember Buddhism. Yeah. Foster which means develop. Okay, protect and develop Buddhism. Now, the Constitution of India provides for a division of power between the union and states enumerated in 3 lists. Based on the division of subjects in the list, identify the ones that are correctly matched. Okay, you will have to find out. Defense and banking, it is given in where it should be given? Defense and banking. So it should be given in union list, but here also they have given in union list. Now police and commerce. Police and commerce. Whether commerce is there in state list? Okay. Trade, what about trade? Okay. Forest, where it should be given? Because both the state government and central government should have power. Okay, concurrent list. Now, 4th one, computer software, okay, and digital privacy. And digital privacy, where it should be given? Residuary power, but here they have given under state list. So under which category you could categorize them? What are the correctly matched one? Defense, banking in union, police and commerce in state, forest and trade they have given in concurrent. Is it true? Trade, will it come in concurrent? Where is? Give me the book. I know you all will sit like this. See, if you see here, defense, foreign affairs, banking, communication, currency. Okay, all those things should be uniform throughout the country. So they will have to be in union list. But in case of other stuff like state list has got police, trade. So trade should be there in state list. Okay, trade. Then commerce also should come here. Trade, commerce and agriculture and irrigation. Okay, so trade should not come here. But that is trade union. Understood? Trade is different and trade union is different. Okay. No, my dear. Yeah, computer and digital will come under residuary, but here it is given in state list, so it is not the correctly paired match. Tell me what is here. Computer software, where it is.
They have given concurrent list used such as trade unions, marriage, adoption, education, forest.
Yeah, education is there, forest, trade unions, marriage, adoption and succession.
Sir, you have said that it will come under trade.
Trade unions, my dear. Trade union is different from trade, na?
Sir,
Give me.
forest will come under.
Yeah, but it is not coming, right? Okay, listen here. You know what are the subjects would be present here? Police, commerce, trade, marriage, okay, state in the sense, agriculture and irrigation. Mainly we will talk about agriculture and irrigation. These things will come under state, okay. In case of concurrent, both the governments can make laws, na? So forest, education, forest, education and okay, marriage, adoption, succession, marriage, adoption, succession, all these, okay. Forest, and if they have given like trade unions, you could have put, it is also correctly matched, okay. Forest is there, both state government and central government should take care together, okay. But in case of here, computer and digital, it should come under residuary, but they have given it wrongly. So you could say option 1 and 2 are correctly matched pairs. Because of this difference, we are not taking this, okay, because they have specifically given trade is different from trade union. Understood? Trade is a very normal business activity. What we do, trade union is an organization. Understood? That is different. Okay. Where is the key? We felt that, democracy was better because, how can you say democracy is better? Because it promotes equality among citizens and enhances the dignity of individual. So you could say both 1 and 2. Both 1 and 2 are correct. 11th question. What is 11th question? Read the information given below. Okay. Read the information given below. Rohan has taken a loan of 5 lakhs. Okay, loan of 5 lakhs from the bank to purchase a house at a 12% rate of interest. Okay, what is the percentage of interest? 12% of interest. 12% of interest. He has to submit papers for the new house and his salary record to the bank. What is this process called? அவரோட salary slip அவருடைய நியூ ஹவுஸோட பேப்பர்ஸ் அந்த ஓகே பத்திரம் எல்லாம் சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா அந்த லேண்டோட டைட்டில் ஆல் தோஸ் டாக்குமெண்ட்ஸ் இட் இஸ் கால்ட் வாட் it is called as collateral because it will act as a security, right? So it is called as collateral. Mohita, what is collateral? Yeah, what is a collateral? Collateral is an asset that the borrower owns. அப்படிதான bookல இருக்கு. So you should know that. Sit down. What is a collateral? Darshika, what is a collateral? Owns. That is what I have told. Any other points I have missed? Such as land titles, buildings, our salary document, whatever. Okay. So it acts as a security, okay, it acts as a guarantee to the lender, okay, that you need to know that. Sit down. Now, which of the following international agency allow free trade and work on mutual trade between countries? World Trade Organization. Whenever an organization stressing upon free trade, automatically it is about WTO. That is, what is WTO? World Trade Organization. Okay. Identify the correct statements about globalization. Globalization oda correct statement enna paarenga. 1. Removal of barriers by the government. Foreign companies are allowed to set up factories. Has enabled all companies to increase their investments. Has lessened foreign investment and foreign trade. Do you understand the question? Identify the correct statement about globalization. 2 and has enabled all companies to increase their investments. Okay, it is because of impact of globalization. If you take impact of globalization, you could see that because all the Indian companies have increased their investment and they have become MNC companies. Example, Infosys, Tata Motors, Ranbaxy, okay, and Sundaram Nuts and Bolts, Asian Paints, Ford, okay, Nippon Paintings. Oh my God, okay, fine. So you could say 2 and 3 for sure. By the government is also there in, okay. So you could say then 1, 2, 3. So identify the correct statements about globalization. You could say number 1, removal of barriers by the government. Foreign companies are allowed to set up factories, then has enabled all the companies to increase their investments. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now, inexpensive Chinese locks are flooding Indian markets, thus destroying the traditional lock industry of India. Which of the following methods can the government of India take up to protect the Indian lock industry? நம்மளுடைய ஓன் அத்தன்டிக்காக ரெடி பண்ணுறாங்க. திண்டுக்கல் இஸ் ஃபேமஸ் ஃபார் லாக். ஓகே, ஸோ அந்த லாக் போடுறதுக்கு திண்டுக்கல் ரொம்ப ஃபேமஸ் இல்லையா? ஸோ இதில் when we are getting affected, our local people are getting affected, what kind of steps can the government take? Liberalization, removing the trade barriers. What they can do? Okay, I will tell you some clues. You will have to select. Revalue Indian currency. That is nowhere connected. Give subsidies on the import of Chinese locks. Giving subsidy, no need. Subsidy na மானியம் வழங்குறது சொல்றல, reduced rate. அது அவங்களுக்கு தேவை கிடையாது. Already it is flooding in the Indian markets. Now impose an import tax on the import of Chinese locks. That is possible way. When you put some tax as a barrier, automatically their flow will get reduced. Okay, and place a limit on the number of goods that can be imported. That also can be done. So you can say 3 and 4. Okay, either you just put complete tax. Okay, this much you will have to pay if you want to do some business in India. That is called trade barrier. With the help of that, you can reduce the flow. Otherwise, place a limit on the number of goods that can be imported. Not everything. Like around some 1,000 locks you can import it here. Okay, so that people would go for Chinese lock as well as for the Indian one. Okay, they will not be completely dependent on Chinese one. Do you understand? This is how you could protect the local producers. Now, which one of the following is a private sector industry? What is a private sector? You tell me. Say, what is BHEL? What is BHEL? Yeah, it's BHEL. Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited. Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited. Now, TISCO. What is TISCO? Tata Iron and Steel company. Okay. What is oil? Oil India Limited. Okay, Oil India Limited. What is SAIL? Steel Authority of India Limited. Steel Authority of India Limited. All the, all three together, public sector. TISCO is a private limited. It is there given in your book. In your book they have given. Do you know that? So TISCO is a private sector. Good. It is there now? Yes. Now, which of the following descriptions of forest is not correct? Which about forest? We have already learnt about forest, right? Ilmar, we have already learnt about forest. Now, I will tell you some statements. You tell which is wrong, which is not the correct one. Reserved forest, reservation of more than half of the forest is called as reserved forest. False. That's true, no? That's true. Okay, option A is true. Option B, protected forest, reservation of 1/3 of the forest is said to be protected forest. That is also true. What generally it does? Protected forest. Why are we protecting it? We are protecting it for the further depletion. இதுக்கு அப்புறமா அது ஒன்றும் deplete ஆகிடக்கூடாது அப்படின்றதுக்காக தான் we are protecting it. Okay, which is said to be the most valuable forest. Reserved forests are said to be most valuable forest. Now option C, I mean the third clue, unclassed forest, which is reservation of forest under government and private individuals. True. Okay, because reservation of forest under government and private individuals, even the local communities also, they are protecting it. Generally, where you could find unclassed forest? Northeastern, okay, Gujarat and northeastern part of India. Both are called, in both the places you could find unclassed forest. Now tell me, what are the states you could find reserved forest? Generally, reserved forest. Okay, listen, Jammu and Kashmir is there, na? So because here we could find Himalayan eve. It is used to treat cancer. Himalayan eve. What is the biological name, botanical name of Himalayan? Himalayan eve. Taxus wallaceiana. Okay, Taxus wallaceiana. Now Jammu and Kashmir, Tamil Nadu, and then Andhra Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Kerala. Okay, it is there in the book, na? It is there in the book. Okay, so Jammu and Kashmir, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Kerala, then West Bengal and Maharashtra. Uttarakhand we have already spoken. These many states we have got reserved forest. It is asked on 1 mark, so don't be too negligent with this. Where you could find protected forest? Okay, Bihar, Haryana. See, Punjab, Haryana together. Once upon a time it was together, right? So Punjab, then Himachal Pradesh, Odisha. Any other? Here you could find protected forest. But generally there is a term. It is, what do you mean by permanent forest? Reserved forest and protected forest. Reserved forest and protected forest together it is called as permanent forest. Together it is called as permanent forest. So where it is abundantly available? In Madhya Pradesh. What is in percentage, you tell me? 75% of the state has got permanent forest. Permanent forest is nothing but the combination of both reserved forest and protected forest. But here they have given permanent forest, reserved forest and unclassed forest for the production of timber, so that is the wrong one. Understood? Identify the crop with the help of the following information. Okay, it is a crop which is used as both food and fodder. Maize. Food and fodder nale maize da. It's a maize is a kharif crop. Kharif crop is all about maize. What else? Okay, we could say wheat. Then what are the other crops? Yeah, wheat will come. Okay. What are the other stuff? Huh? Paddy, jowar, cotton, jute, is groundnut. Yes, exactly. Okay, sorry, I've got confused. Wheat is a rabi crop. So R will not come now. Okay, in case of rice, it is called as. Okay, so wheat is a rabi crop. So we'll have to K in the sense we'll have to use rice. Good. Okay, rice in the sense it is kharif crop. Wheat rabi crop. Okay, then all these. Say it grows well in the alluvial soil. It grows well in the alluvial soil. Use of modern inputs have contributed to the increasing production of this crop. The given feature is representing which one of the following type of soil according to their age. According to their age, alluvial soil. Okay. How could you classify that? Bangar and Khadar. My here, Bangar and Bangar here, it is to be older alluvium, Khadar newer alluvium. In case of Bangar, which is higher here? Conker nodules are higher, but in case of fertility, Khadar. Okay, because newer alluvium is always fertile. Okay, so the fertility is higher in Khadar. Okay. Now, multi-purpose projects and large dams have also been the cause of many new environmental movements like. What are the multi-purpose projects? Multi-purpose projects, okay, and large dams have also been the cause of many new environmental movements. So, because of these multi-purpose project dams, what are the movements, environment program movements? Yeah, Tehri Dam Andolan. Tehri Dam Andolan and Narmada Bachava Andolan. See these Bachava Andolan. These two movements are created against dams, against the construction of dams, because the tribal people have done this. They don't want dams construction. Okay. Which of the following statements, okay, is correct about agriculture? You will have to say now. 2/3 of its population is engaged in agricultural activities. True. Okay. So in agriculture we have got 2/3 of the population. 2/3 of the population is engaged with agricultural activity. Agriculture is a primary activity which produces most of the food that we consume. That is also true. Okay. Third one, it does not produces a raw material for various industries. Ippadi kudutha eppadi? False. Okay. Agriculture is a secondary activity. False. So 1 and 2. Okay. Now that's all about this, 1 marks. Now when you talk about question answers, when was Inland Immigration Act? Inland Immigration Act 1859. Why did Indians oppose Simon Commission? When Simon Commission was entered? Simon Commission, when it was? 1928. Okay. Why we have sent the Simon Commission back? There were no Indian representatives. There were no Indian representatives. Okay. What for the Simon Commission is sent to India? Okay. To look into the functioning of constitution and suggest some changes. Purida? To look into the constitution. Constitution enna irukku poi paaru. In case if there is any wrong irunduchuna, you could suggest some changes. Now, give one special feature that distinguishes pressure group from a political party. What is pressure group and what is a political party? What is a political party? Okay, political party is nothing but political party, a group of people who come together, contest elections and hold power in the government. Hold power in the government. They are called political parties. Components of political party: leader, active members and followers. Okay. See, now that's all about 2 marks. 3 marks. State any 3 bases on which industries are classified. How could you classify industries? Okay, based upon ownership, how could you say? Public sector, private sector, okay, joint sector, cooperative sector. Then what else? And based upon, okay, based upon capital investment. Based upon capital investment, how could you classify? How you will classify based upon capital investment? Small scale and large scale. Small scale, what is the amount? Okay, about 1 crore. Okay, you could say that industry as small scale industry. Maybe beyond that you could say large scale. What are the other types? What are the other types? Based upon ownership, based upon, what about based upon raw material? Based upon raw material and based upon? Yeah, based upon bulk of the raw material. How you will classify the industries? Agro based, mineral based, mineral based. Okay, so agro based, name the agro based industries generally. Cotton, woolen, it's woolen. Okay, why are you turning back? It's woolen only. Okay. So what about mineral based industries? Iron and steel, cement industry, okay, aluminium, whatever. When the first cement factory is introduced in India? 1904. 1904. Okay. So it is introduced in Madras for the first time. Okay. Yeah, based according to the main role. Depending upon the role, you could classify what consumer? Key industries and consumer industries. What is a key industry? Yeah, it supplies raw material to other industries, consumer industries, where we could avail the goods produced by that industry. Okay. Google, tell me what is demand deposit? Yeah, that is heavy and light industry, no? Based upon the bulk of raw material, you could say heavy industry and light industry. Okay. Gokul, tell me what is demand deposit? Okay, demand deposits, you know, it's a deposit which can be withdrawn on demand. Oh, you want clerks? Now, how the reinterpretation of history created a sense of collective belongings among the different communities in India. Reinterpretation of history. Image of Bharat Mata, all those things you will have to speak. Okay, it is there in, what is the chapter here? Nationalism in India. Okay. Hey, tell me, what is biogas? Look at the book and tell me. It is there in, biogas is nothing but gobar gas. Prithvi, tell me what is a biogas? Decomposition of organic material. Okay. Example? Pardon me? Okay, all these together called as biogas. Okay, it's a free energy. Free energy is also called as CNG. What is CNG? Compressed natural gas. Fine. Okay, let's move on with the next question paper. Question number 1. Question number 1. What was the primary aim of the non-cooperation movement in India? What is the primary aim? Okay. Okay, anyways, Purna Swaraj, that is complete independence from British rule. Okay. So, non-cooperation movement, you know, the aim of non-cooperation movement is complete independence. Okay. Which of the following is an example of multi-purpose project in India? Yeah, obviously dams are said to be multi-purpose projects. Now assume there are 4 families. I think already I have solved this. Okay, you know. Which of these statements is not a valid reason for the depletion of flora and fauna? Okay, Ma, listen here. Depletion of flora and fauna. Depletion of flora and fauna. What would be the reason? No. Generally, it has got so many other reasons like agricultural expansion, large scale developmental projects, rapid industrialization, urbanization, all could be a reason. Purida, urbanization agudhu, industrialization agudana, automatically flora and fauna will be depleted. Now, grazing and fuel wood collection, no, which will not cause depletion of flora and fauna, adulala varadu. Okay, grazing harmless tha, grazing and fuel wood collection you could say. Understood? Now, most of the Sinhala speaking people are Buddhist. Okay. Now, which of the following statements accurately distinguishes majoritarianism and power sharing? What is the difference? What majoritarians does, under will of majority, it talks about will of majority, while power sharing emphasizes the sharing of power among different groups, okay, like that. I think you could easily distinguish what it is. Now, in case of seventh question, democracy is better form of government because it allows the citizens to correct their mistakes. What you could say? A is true and R is also true. It explains correctly. Okay. Now, ma, listen to this question. Rita has taken a loan of 7 lakhs from the bank to purchase a car. Okay. Now, the annual interest rate on the loan is, okay, annual interest rate is 14.5% and the loan is to be repaid in 3 years by monthly installments. The bank retained the papers of the new car as collateral, okay, which will be returned to Rita only when she repays the entire loan with interest. Okay, after the repayment only she will be getting her original papers. Analyze the following case study, the case study carefully and identify which concept is being discussed here. Okay, அந்த கேஸ் ஸ்டடியில் உனக்கு என்ன தெரியுது? Terms of credit. Okay, அப்போ ஒரு credit is all about loan. Okay, you know credit is all about loan. Whenever there is a loan, okay, loan அப்படின்னா you will have to see all these. Okay, rate of interest, collateral, then rate of interest, collateral, then what else? Mode of repayment. Very good. Then okay, all these to be discussed. இதெல்லாம் சேர்ந்து தான் என்ன? Terms of credit. Okay. In Sri Lanka, the Tamils demanded a federal arrangement of power sharing. In Sri Lanka, the Tamils demanded a federal arrangement of power sharing to protect their culture, language and equality of opportunity in education and jobs. What is a federal arrangement of power sharing? What is a federal arrangement of power sharing? Federal nalle enna? 2 or more levels of government. அது இன்னொரு வேற மாதிரி எப்படி சொல்லலாம்? A system where the power is divided between central and state. ஸ்டேட்னு சொல்லலாம் or regionalனு சொல்லலாம். ஃபெடரல்னாலே அதுதான். A power is shared between central and state or central and regional governments. Identify the picture. Okay, ஏதோ ஒரு மேலே ஜெர்மனியாவோட ஃபோட்டோ it was hung. Frankfurt Parliament. புரியுதா? ஜெர்மனியாவோட ஃபோட்டோ வச்சு ஒரு சர்ச் டைப்பில் இருந்துச்சுன்னா இட்ஸ் Frankfurt Parliament. Now the other question, what is the role of MNCs in the process of globalization? What is their role? Generally identify the appropriate statements, among the following options. Ma, in the portion we have told only globalization is there, but beyond globalization they will ask about MNC, they will ask about liberalization, so you will have to be ready. You cannot completely stick with that particular small portion, okay, though it is omitted, but at least related to globalization, MNC, liberalization, globalization impact you will have to know. Understood? Those things also you should cover. So now MNCs control foreign trade. Is it true? MNCs control foreign trade la? Okay, multinational dana. Now MNCs are involved in foreign investments. True. MNCs promote isolation between countries. It promotes isolation. No, MNCs abdinale all the countries should be connected. No isolation there. Okay. So that is false. MNCs facilitate the integration of production and markets across countries. Okay. True. So 1, 2, 4. Choose the correct option to complete the statement. Ma, listen here. If a government provides its citizens a right and means to examine the process of decision making, it is called as transparent. Pardon me? Transparency. Also it comes under accountability. Understood? Transparency. Transparency, or also we could say accountability. Understood? See, generally speaking it will come under transparency, but in most of the time they have given it under accountable. Okay, so you go with accountability. Understood? Now the other question, arrange the following in the correct sequence. Okay, you will have to arrange it in the correct sequence. Now, number 1 it is Khilafat movement. Number 1 it is when the Khilafat movement occurred. Number 2, second round table. Second round table conference. Number 3, Chauri Chaura. Number 4, Ambedkar established Depressed Classes Association. What is the year? 1930. Depressed Classes Association. 19 which one is 1922? Chauri Chaura. What happened in Chauri Chaura? 22 policemen were killed, attacked, whatever. Okay, they have set fire to the police station. What about the other stuff? Exactly, you tell me where it is in UP? Gorakhpur. Okay, since it is mentioned in your book, you need to know. Understood? What about this second round table conference? 19? That's good. Who had attended second round table conference? Mahatma Gandhi ji. Where it was held? London. After returning to India, what he had found? The Satyagrahis still were in the prison. Okay, that was the problem. They were not released. Actually, who had assured them? Who had assured Mahatma Gandhi that they will be releasing the prisoners? Lord? Okay. Then again, what Mahatma Gandhi ji had done? No, actually he had reintroduced civil disobedience movement. But how was the response? Again he had reintroduced civil disobedience movement in India in 1932. Very good. But he had lost his momentum in 1930. No. My question is, again in 1932 he had reintroduced civil disobedience movement. 1934. Very good. Why it had lost its momentum? Why? Why there was no energy? Because most of the there were no alternative. No, not about that. Okay, because without even satisfying the demands of rich peasants, we have told no. What about the participation? How many participants were there? Participants na yarupa? யார் யாரெல்லாம் பங்கெடுத்தாங்க சிவில் டிசோபீடியன்ட் மூமெண்ட்ல? ரிச் பெசன்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் poorer peasant, then business class, industrialists. Very good. And also women. Very good. Now their demands were not fulfilled. அவங்க பண்ண டிமாண்டே இன்னும் fulfill ஆகல. But still Gandhiji didn't even look into this and he started doing what? He started going to the second round table conference. So the people, they had never given the same participation in the second time. Okay, they didn't give the same participation in the second time. Now இது தெரியும். And what about Khilafat movement? 19 what is there? 1919 they are telling 1921. How come it is 1921? Non-cooperation Khilafat movement. Okay, that is what non-cooperation Khilafat movement. Understood? Now you tell me 1 3 4 2 1 3. So the answer is A, C, D, B. That's correct only. A, C, D, B. Okay, yeah, we'll see the remaining later. Thank you all.